test for us, but please guys, change it. Then we're gonna put on the connection name exile. Don't worry about this name, like it's not the name we're gonna use in Navicat or anything, but I'm just choosing exile to make it easy. It's like a session, alright? And now we're just gonna go and open an SQL script, alright? This SQL script is in the folder I gave you. In my case, I put it in the desktop. It's this one, right? You see all of this, right? Well, it's gonna create a database, as you can see. It's gonna create a database if it doesn't exist already, and it's gonna set your SQL mode in no auto value in 0. We'll talk about that later, but for now we're gonna put it like this. We're gonna execute it. Should be done by now. Alright, and it did everything we need. So now we're gonna refresh and boom, you got your Excel database. Isn't that cool? Nice. Let's go. And now in Navicat, if we refresh it, you see that we got an Excel database with players and all the tables we need to manage our server. Isn't that cool? Alright. So now we got the database working. Now we're almost set. We're almost ready to go. So as you can see in here, there's a folder, like a file called start.bat. Well, we're gonna see what that file does. It just makes things very easy for you guys. So now we're just gonna go in our Arma 3 server files and we're gonna look for that file. You see that? Start.bat? Well, we're gonna see what it says. It's basically gonna start Arma and tell Arma, okay, the config files are here. You need to execute these files, use these files to make the config of the server, alright? So now what we're gonna do is see what those config files say, alright? We're gonna edit them with Notepad, and this one is pretty much putting random stuff. We're not gonna touch this one, but then this second one, that's the important one. It's gonna have your admin pass and your icon pass. Be sure nobody has those passwords, because they can log in as admin in your server and mess everything up, or get the icon and mess everything up, alright? You don't want people to know that, alright? Perfect. So now we're pretty much good to go. We're almost done. Alright, so now we're gonna go in our Excel server and we're gonna edit extDB conf.ini, and we're just gonna edit with Notepad. Alright, so now as you can see, we got some passwords going on. This one is for remote access. I would put something, you know, I'm just gonna put test. You put whatever you want in there. Oh, let's put test like this. Alright, then we got this. Alright, Excel is gonna use your database, so basically you need to tell the game to use this database, which is named Excel, that you got in Navicat already open, and it's named Excel. Alright, this name is not important, this name is very important. So you're gonna tell your game to use this database, and then to use your username, which is root, and then your SQL password. Remember that I put a test, but you need to put your SQL password in here. The rest is just don't touch it, alright? It's pretty simple. Alright, now we're almost done. What I would do is try if the server works, alright? We're gonna try it out and see what happens. So now we got the server running. As you can see, it says game started. Now we're gonna execute Arma. If you got Steam, I would recommend use the launcher. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? You basically create a profile, say an Excel mod. You just put it to use Excel, and you play the game. You launch the game, and it loads. Nothing crazy. Alright, so now we're gonna wait for Arma to initialize. Alright, we're gonna hit play, multiplayer, it's on LAN. Now we're gonna double click our test server. It's gonna load, put us in the lobby. I won't expect it to work. You're gonna see a problem that pretty much, I would say, more than 50% of you guys are gonna have this problem, but I will show you how it looks so you guys know how to fix it. It's gonna stay receiving data. I got the mission PBO already, so I'm not gonna download the PBO in the game again, but you guys are probably gonna have to download it. That's gonna say downloading PBO, blah blah blah. Alright, so now it's gonna be loading. Take some time, you know, it's a complicated mod. Alright, and it tells us you can choose your character location. I'm just gonna keep Kabbalah and see what happens. Alright, we got the problem, requesting Bambi character. This problem took me at least a day to fix. I was like, what is going on? I tried looking in the internet. People were saying, yeah, it's a strict mode, but I was like, yeah, but what is a strict mode? How do I disable it? Alright, it's pretty easy to disable it. Like, takes no big deal whatsoever. You're just gonna use run, then type C 2 points program data, click it, boom, done. You go to MySQL server 5.6, and you see this little thingy. Alright, you can edit it with Notepad. And the important part is this little fucker. Alright, this little line is gonna be the difference between your server working and your server not working. So I would change it. Alright, we'll see how to change it and what we need to put there. Alright, so we're gonna just put this no auto create user. We're gonna disable strict table shit, and we're gonna leave it how it is, just like this. Alright, nothing else. Gonna save it, and now we need to restart the machine so the changes apply. I would like to, maybe if you right click on this and you restart it, it may work. I'm not doing it like that. I like fresh restarts. I got an SSD. Maybe you just can log off and log in again. I don't know. I just do it this way. It works. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back from the restart. We're gonna start Arma 3 server with our batch file. Gonna let it load, and we're gonna start Arma with the launcher. Alright, a very important thing, guys. I would suggest you wait for the server to be like completely fully restarted, like for the server to be fully loaded until you join, because if you join before it's loaded, it's gonna put you like on receiving, waiting for server to load or something like that. And it's not an error with anything, it's just that you entered way too early. So I would just tell you, don't enter the server too early, let it load for about 3 to 4 minutes, right? So there we are. Gonna join the mod Excel mod test server again. We're gonna go hit OK. It's gonna load the mission. There we go. We're gonna choose our location, and boom, there you got, guys. There you got your amazing server running perfectly fine. Maybe this syncing a bit, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there you go, guys. I hope you guys like this tutorial. It may be a little bit long compared to the other ones, but I just wanted to cover everything because I saw some tutorials that just don't cover the last part, especially in, well, basically, guys, there you go. You're free to subscribe. I may post some videos in Excel mod, doing some cool stuff, doing some missions and other stuff. And if you guys want to join the server, just hit the link in the description below for our website, and you can play in there whenever you want. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and On to the next one.